I spent the last 6 weeks telling you about Jesus. I've asked you to take another look at him. I have talked about what he did. I've talked about what he taught, talked about the prophecies about him and how he fulfilled them. Look, I made a decision 40 years ago to follow Christ, and it's not true that I have studied about him every day, but most every day, and in the last 40 years. And I have been looking at all of this, and I am here to tell you that I feel like I have only begun to scratch the surface of who he is and all that he has to teach and all that he has to offer and all that there is there. I could spend the rest of my life trying to persuade you that Jesus is the one that you should be following in lockstep. But I'm gonna begin to wrap this up by leaving you with some thoughts, some key thoughts from some other people. So I have 4 quotes here. From C.S. Lewis, this is a classic. Lewis writes, "I'm trying here to prevent anyone from saying the really foolish thing that people often say about him. Quote, I'm ready to accept Jesus as a great moral teacher, but I don't accept his claim to be God. That is the one thing we must not say. A man who was merely a man and said the sort of things Jesus said would not be a great moral teacher. He would either be a lunatic on the level of a man who says that he is a poached egg, or else he would be the devil of hell. You must make your choice. Either this man was and is the Son of God, or else a madman or something worse. You can shut him up for a fool, you can spit at him and kill him as a demon, or you can fall at his feet and call him Lord and God. But let us not come with any patronizing nonsense about his being a great human teacher. He has not left that option open to us. He did not intend to." Second quote, Albert Einstein, "I am enthralled by the luminous figure of the Nazarene. Jesus is too colossal for the pen of the phrasemongers, however artful. No one can read the Gospels without feeling the actual presence of Jesus. His personality pulsates in every word. No myth is filled with such life." From R.T. France, a writer, New Testament theologian who I discovered when I was on sabbatical in France or in Cambridge. "It's worth stating that if you are neutral or ambivalent about Christ, you have not understood his claims or demands. There are many gentle souls out there, generous philanthropists, high-minded reformers, and altruistic social workers. Long may they continue. Jesus was not one of them. He did not claim to be one of them, and he did not act like one of them. Had he, we could look on him with some interest, be encouraged, and walk away. Christ made demands." And finally, from Henry Nouwen, depending upon how authentic I want to be, "Jesus went to Jerusalem to announce the good news to the people of that city, and Jesus knew that he was going to put a choice before them. Will you be my disciple, or will you be my executioner? There is no middle ground here." Jesus went to Jerusalem to put people in a situation where they had to say yes or no. Well, I hope you say yes. I hope you have said yes. I hope if you've not said yes, that you will say yes. Have a good day.